Alright, testing. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hello. Wait, say something again.
Hello.
Say
something again.
Okay. Alrighty. So just load up the chain simulator when you're ready. The Japanese one.
Could you send me the link to it?
Oh. I sure can. One sec. For some reason my sorry, just running into some technical issues.
No worries. I've been there, done that. I get those like every other stream of my own.
Okay, let's see. Try window capturing this in Discord.
Okay.
And I'll share my screen.
Okay. Here's this. Oh geez, it's making my Chrome spaz out.
Your what?
My Chrome is spazzing out.
Oh.
Okay. It's usually I'll just change it to a monitor capture if that's all right.
Okay. Don't show us any of your secrets though.
Can't guarantee that.
Hello everyone who's in the stream. What's up? Oh, thanks for hosting. Okay, well, whenever you're ready, just make a chain.
Okay.
What are we doing? We're doing Puyo Puyo tutoring. I'm gonna help people make their chains. Oh, I should make a tweet. Oh, so this stream's only gonna last for an hour because no one signed up for the next time block, and I've decided that I'm going to actually do stuff at that time. So, no sign-ups. Oops.
So my main issue I have with Puyo is not that it's not the initial chaining per se, but rather that I am absolutely terrible with my follow-ups on him.
Okay.
Like, I can get something to set off initially. It's just once I do that, then I'm kind of at a dead end if it doesn't work right then and there.
Well, it seems like your tail isn't so good.
Yeah,
wasted a lot of pieces there.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm kind of bad at. And I always end up picking the colors that just love droughting me too. That's another thing I tend to do.
I think it's the game. I think it's you problem. Just saying. Okay, let's refresh the page and try again.
Okay.
Alright, take your time. Okay. Oh. You can press B to undo it.
Yeah, that was just a blind mistake. I make those more often than I care to admit.
Why do Japanese players commonly do GTR on the right side of the screen instead of the left? Because they feel like it. Also, in some games, the first garbage defaults to falling in the first column always. In games like Sun, Puyo 4, and Fever. Okay, well that was kind of messy. How about, refresh the page and let's try again, but this time I'll help you.
Alright.
Okay, go back a couple. Well, actually just... Okay. So, the way you have your tail now, the yellows and reds, you even really have a clear idea of how you can tail with that?
So, what my idea is if I kind of set this... Right. So my initial idea is that I kind of start like the vertical L-shaped tail with this, and then kind of work with it on the reds. But having this two yellow pair kind of wouldn't make that very feasible.
Yeah, kind of big. And I mean, just having a set of 3 right there, that's very risky and prone to like accidentally popping and ruining it all. So let's go for something different. Go back about 2 pieces. Go some more. Okay, here's back one more. So this yellow-green is the critical placement here. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie. This is what you're going to do, okay?
So, like, something like this?
Yup. Okay, so let's take a moment right here. So, why did you put the yellows in column 3? What's your reasoning behind that?
So my reasoning is I'm usually really bad at wasting, but because I don't like trying to do that as much as possible, my thought process was to kind of use it to add a little power to this little chain increment right here.
Oh, the thing is, if you want a longer chain, the yellow's only going to get in your way later. So, and it's also like a pretty critical link of your chain too. So if that accidentally pops, then your chain stops at the yellows. You don't really want that to happen. So go back one. One more. Since, if you look up my example, and we're envisioning one more red in column 5, then that leaves the only place to put the yellows without touching anything else in column 4.
So right here?
Yeah. Alright, now finish the GTR. Alright, that's good. Now keep going. Try to do sandwich across. Or, I think that should work. Yeah.
Something. Something like this would be.
That works, but I don't know. It feels like you took up a lot of space in the middle instead of just going straight across. Have you really practiced sandwich?
I try to practice all the forms I can. It's just I never really can get consistent with any of them.
Okay. Do you at least have the image of sandwich in your mind?
Yes.
Okay, let's go back a bunch of pieces because this works, but trying to extend further is a huge hassle. So, okay, go back. Alrighty. I'll change some what you can do. This is what you should try. Well, maybe this will be there or something. We'll figure out this right part later, but try to at least get this 3 columns here.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, take a look at my screen again and focus. You're doing stacks of 2, not 3. Let me adjust this a little. Maybe we won't end up using red or yellows here. Maybe we'll just do this. That's okay.
Alright. So something like this?
Yeah, that's pretty good now. Well...
Oh wait, oh no!
Yeah.
That was misdrop.
Okay. Let's just set this chain off and try again. Okay, well, first things first, it's always more efficient to chain across with sandwiches usually. Trying to do stairs on the second floor is a recipe for... I mean, stairs forces you to do more stairs instead of leaving your options open. That's one weakness. But then it also creates a lot of color conflicts. That's the second one, so always try to do sandwiches at least. So let's refresh the page and try again.
Okay.
Okay. What? Here, go back one. So, I'm guessing you're trying to do this, right?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Just do this instead.
Okay.
That piece was correct.
I just did it a little too much.
Oh, wait. Look closely. See how their greens are bent in mine?
Oop. Over. Okay. Oops. Something like this could work?
Yeah. Just set that off. Your tail's a little lacking, but we can keep working on that.
Yeah, that's another thing I want to focus on is being better with my tails.
Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
Alright, go back a couple. More. So, you shouldn't really do GTR with the yellows. It's like, you don't really know what you have more of. Like, you only have one green, one blue, and one yellow. So you don't really know how you can commit the GTR with just those pieces. You should just make let's see. Actually, really, this seat's kind of too annoying. Just refresh the page. We'll do something else. Something where you can just do normal sandwiches. Okay, refresh again. Alright, let's go.
So,
What? What are you... Is that... What form are you trying to do?
I just don't know what I have in mind myself at times.
Okay, let's keep it simple and just stick to the GTRs you've been making. Alright?
Okay.
Okay, pause.
Yeah, here I was trying to figure which one.
Since you have so many blues, blues, reds, and yellows, but no green, let's go for this. Alright.
Alright.
Actually, wait. Just kidding. Go for this.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. Okay, go back one.
Oh, wait.
You see where... Go back one more. That needs to go in a different spot.
Oh.
Oh, go back one. You want the green in column 1. Okay, so you're kind of just like, actually that's fine. Keep going. Wait, no, pop the yellows. Go back. Go back. Pop the yellows. We want to keep making a longer chain than just this. So, here, let me help you.
Okay.
Try going for this.
Alright.
Okay, go back. Here, let me guide you through this. Blue to green above. Okay, blue bottom, red top. Okay, green 4, blue 5. Green 2, yellow 3. Blue 3, yellow 4. Column 1. Column 5. Column 6, blue bottom. Okay. Yellow 4, red above. Let's just set this off. Pop the reds.
Oh.
Okay. Let's pop the yellows. Oh. Do you see how that chain works on the left?
Yeah.
And this is your tail. Alright, so I think you kind of like get tunnel vision, I guess, where you only want to extend with one color on the transition, or just like on the front. But you have to deal with the colors that are given to you, not the ones that you want. So you have to change your plans constantly. Always think about being flexible. Let's try again.
Okay.
My heart is a furnace, had a selling my word of conflict. One goes, what keeps me going? Take back what I lost to the bosses of greed and fear. Yeah. Don't ask if I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. The time for a new start is constantly drawing nearer. A river in a dry land.
Okay, so let's pause for a second here. I guess you were just throwing the reds and greens down on the right side just so you can get the yellows and blues to fit. But I think there was probably something more efficient to do. Go back about 4 pieces. Some more. One more. Let's do this build order. Column 6. Okay, green 3, red 4. Yellow 5, red 6. Yellow 5, blue 5. Column 6. Okay, blue 1, yellow 2. Green 3, red above. Yellow 4, red 5. Green 3 and 4. Okay, red 4, green 5. Now you're going to try doing this, okay? So this part is going to sandwich, okay? Like this. Alright.
Alright.
Try to make that.
So like this?
Yep. Okay, go press back, just so you can see it again. Do you see how on the bottom right, I basically used the same pieces you had, but in a different order and placement. But this time it created the tail. So you have to be able to see things like this and plan a little bit more ahead. Alright, so let's refresh.
Okay.
Okay, try to do your GTR. Alright, since you had 3 reds already, I would try building like the left side. Prioritize the left side. Like that. There you go. Alright, okay, go back. Okay, let's think about this. So you don't really have any greens right now, so if you had to set this off, you have to like fish for greens and then fish for blues if you're getting rushed. So let's not commit the blue and red to the left side just yet.
Okay.
Work on the middle. Alright, go back 1, 2. So you're like, okay, you seem to instinctively want to do like this kind of chain with your yellows, like the box shape. But like, this makes it really tough to tail unless you specifically go for this. I don't know if that's going to happen. But like, it just makes this well here where you can't really like tail or anything. You should try doing at least another sandwich here. I don't know, something like that. Or here, put that there in column 3 and 4. Instead of trying to work on the tail, work on the front now. Put that in 1. That in 2.
Like that?
No, go back. Actually, okay, let me show you what the issue is with doing 3 yellows high. So do you see how in order to extend off the yellows, you have to like have another set of big 3? That's kind of piece dependent. And then it's like go there. This is like really annoying. But if you do it like this, you can do this on top of all sorts of ways. Go like this, or like that, or like a bunch of other stuff. There's a lot more options if you leave it like this. Alright, so split the current yellow across 4 and 5.
And then put this here.
Sure. We'll just have to hope we get blues. I don't really know. There's not enough information to know whether it should be the green one or the blue one. But you should just pick one and go with it. Okay, go back. Oh wait, okay, pause right there. So now this is when you need to consider just like how much space you leave open. So you're trying to go for this, right? Immediately start going to the right.
Yeah.
But for now, what could be better is building this, where it's still constrained more to the left side of the board. That leaves your middle open for more options rather than trying to force greens right now.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
So here's what I envision, probably. Go for this.
Okay.
Alright, okay. So this is where build order comes into play. So, since you have the yellow-green piece, right now this sandwich isn't going to happen, but go back 1. Instead of putting that vertically in column 3, split the yellows, so blue 3, yellow 4. Green 2, yellow 3. 5. 2.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
2. Okay, so the game's giving you like a lot of yellows and reds. How about we just make a 2-chain out of that, okay? Put that piece in column 5. I'll put that in column 4. Okay, you're gonna build up the right side again. Okay, here's what I think you should try doing. Okay. So think about how that's going to work. Wait, pause. Okay, instead do this. Okay, if you have to pop the reds, that's okay. If you have to pop the greens, that's also okay. Oh.
Wait. I put that the wrong way.
Go back 1. Try finishing your tail now. Red, 5, blue, 6. 6. Column 6.
Oh.
Okay, 3 and 4. Blue 3, red 4.
Yeah.
Okay, now keep going. That's good enough. Okay, let's try again. Make sure to slow down and think ahead about whether this something will get in your way later on. Or try to have a actually, okay, after you get to a certain point, I'm going to ask you to try and change the rest of what you wanted to do, okay?
Alright.
So, refresh the page and try again. Blue 1, yellow 2.
I was trying to think, should I try to extend this blue right here into anything else without disrupting the green link on the tail?
Yeah, ideally. Okay, why don't you click that button at the bottom?
This one?
Yeah. Okay. You had blue, red coming up next, I think. Where do you think you should put that? Just draw it in.
So, yeah, that's the thing. I was trying to think. I was trying to think ideally something along the lines of this with what I had so far.
So my idea is sorry, one sec. Instead of go back to your other screen. Okay. First, okay, I would say do something like this. Blue and red's here. Red and green here. So in the future, you make this sandwich.
I see what
But
you're
then
getting
you
at.
finish this at some point too. Oh, make sure it's 3 blues up. Don't get hasty and just put the yellows there in column 6 just because you can. Put yellows in 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I was debating whether or not to put it like this or like this.
It's always cleaner if it could just be all in one column, usually.
Okay.
Okay, go back. One more. Actually, go forward one. Now, look at my screen. Let's rethink the decisions here. So here's when you need to start planning out what colors can go where. So, okay. Let's not even think you have this piece here yet. So, if yellow is going to be your sandwich in column 5, then that means you can't have the yellow here in column 3 already, because that doesn't really work unless you do something, unless you waste this column. So let's think. What color goes into column 4? What's the possible ones?
Looks like given what there is, the only option would be blue.
Okay.
Because if the red were to go here, it would cause the obvious color conflict.
Alright, so that means you can't put the yellow here because this is where the blue needs to go. So you have to find a different use for the yellow greens. If it was me, I would just put the yellow greens on this side and pop the greens because there's too many of them. Now you can try chaining normally. So go for the next part. Pop the yellows.
Or should I put the red sideways?
Just do this for now.
Okay. Wait.
Column 3. Yellow above. Column 2. Blue 1, yellow 2. 1.
Like this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Clear the reds on the right. Alright, now your chain's free to make it just nice and perfectly. So get this last blue in there. That's your priority to even out the chain. Then you extend off the blues and yellows. Alright?
Alright.
Oh wait, go back. Do you see the blue in column 2? That's supposed to be a red.
Huh? Oh. I end up making a mistake like that and never even realize it.
Wait. Okay, pause. Why do you want to put the greens there? You should try avoiding making your chains bulky if you don't have to. You should try thinking ahead of like where you need pieces in other places for things to work, or where you can place it without it touching anything later on of its own color. So right now, putting the greens there in column 3 isn't your priority. It's actually column 1 because you need a green there for your chain to work.
I have completely overlooked that part. Genius. Okay, so
that's not
still-
possible. You can't put your piece like that. Oh, what? What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I was.
Okay, let's go back some. Go back 2 pieces. Let's take a look at this. So what you're trying to do is this, right? But what are really the chances of you getting 3 blues straight up and the reds and the yellows right here without accidentally blocking this spot? It's kind of low and really hard to do. Okay, so instead of trying to make it work with the reds, why don't you just do this? Don't even try using the reds. This is easier.
Then what should I do with this yellow-red pair?
Huh? Well, think about where the reds can go that still allows the chain to work. But you can still fill in the yellows. Well, fill in the yellow that's needed there. I mean, okay, so if you need the yellow in column 4, but the red can't go in column 5, then really the only other choice is, you know, with the same piece. Hello?
I'm trying to think. My brain just.
It's okay.
Take
your time.
I had a bit of a long day at school today, so my head's kind of running on fumes right now.
Oh, it's all right.
Yes, sorry if it seems like I'm driving you a little insane. I'm trying to work with you here.
I'm fine. All right, that's the right one. So try to make it look like my screen. Wait, go back. All right. Yeah. Okay.
No, this is. I like the.
All right, that's really good. Okay, let's try again. Alright, so take all the time you need to think, okay? Just try to think about how you need to get the cleanest build order, even if you have to clean a ton of stuff up. Or make lots of pops. Don't worry about it. Just do your best to get it right. Or at least close to, like, a pattern. That was okay.
I was seeing this and I'm thinking back, like, if I were to do something like this, then that would immediately go with what you said to try to avoid stairs.
That's only because you had the thing up against the wall. But here is a different story. There's lots of options still open to you if that's done in the middle. So what you can do here is this. My bad. This chain. What? Okay, put the red in column 5 and the yellow in column 6. Blue in 4, yellow in 5. All right. Go back. Put all the reds get into column 6. Focus on that. Okay, work on the left side. That's good. Wait, you had it right. That was okay.
Oh.
Alright, now keep working.
Alright, so...
Okay, pause right there. So I think I know you want to do just like, since you know you can't, the only way to get this green to work is to put a blue right here, and then do something like this. This is what you're aiming for, right?
I was thinking more on the lines of like building upwards, so kind of something like this.
Oh, well then, that's still kind of tough because you see how this is 3 rows high on the right next to it? Then you have to end up wasting another piece just so your next link can reach it. That just creates like a problem that goes like, you know, snowballs. So let's think of a different way to just put the red in green. What you can actually do here is something like this instead. Do you see how this is stays even across?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Or even do this. So then you end up making this chain. Four. Somewhere on the right side. Red 1, blue 2.
Oh, that would... Or
You
that'd
can just
be a
try
bad commitment.
focusing on setting it off. Just get the reds. Alrighty. Okay, let's try again. So I think you kind of just need to watch some other people play more and just kind of like how they tail and extend on the top of GTR. Because I know like a beginner habit is just like make this L shape right away. Or like block it like as soon as you can. Make this L shape right away. Go across in some random way. But there's also cleaner ways to be doing your left side.
And I'll admit I'm kind of very bad victim to that myself.
Alright, try again.
Okay. So...
Hmm.
I don't think that'll work.
If it was me, I would just try using the yellows, reds, and blues in columns 3, 4, and 5.
So kind of like this.
Yeah. Alright, pause right there. So you don't really know whether you're going to get a lot more reds and greens. I would say put that one in column 5. Now blue and on the left side instead.
Okay. Yeah. I see. And then
Column 6. Blue 5, yellow 6. Alright, blue 1, green 2. Okay, I know this is leading up to like your typical thing where you just okay, I'll change submit. Take a look. I know this leads up to your typical thing where you just go like this, but you can make this longer instead of going immediately to the right. You can stack up the blues and reds to form an extra layer. And go like this. You see how this works?
Yeah.
Go for that instead of going right across. So you can even do it like this. So we have... Okay.
What were you saying?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay.
It doesn't even have to be the red, the greens here. If you don't really think you're going to get more greens, then you can try doing... like this. That's okay too.
Okay, yeah. So...
Alright, sandwich.
No! No, it looks like it's just gonna...
Column 1, or column 6. Column 6, green on the bottom. Wait, go back. Column 5, red. No, yellow 4, red 5.
Oh. Oh, I see. I see that now. Ah.
Go back.
Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot the blue.
You'll get the blues in there with the next piece. Well, you'll see what happens.
Oh no! Okay.
Did you forget the build order we did last time?
A little. I kind of have. I have a really bad short-term memory.
Oh, me too. Alright. Think about how you need the sandwich to be.
So...
Well, you can't put the... Okay, so let's think. Do you remember why I cut earlier, right? So columns 2 and 3 are no-go zones for the yellow. But columns 4, 5, and 6, well, mainly 4 are okay, really. 4, 5, and 6. They won't cause it to cut later. Well, not that much. You kind of have to use like process of elimination to think about where you're allowed to place your colors, and that determines how you'll keep chaining.
That one would not be a good idea, because even though that one works in the simulator, if this was in a real game, you wouldn't be able to clear the.
You can just put the blue in column 3.
Yeah, that can work, and then this wouldn't cut.
Alrighty, okay, let's go again. I think we have time for like one more.
Alright. Immediately I see kind of this.
Alright, that's coming out.
Oh, whoops.
That's coming out pretty cleanly. Alright, good choice with the reds to make them high. Okay, now think about how you can do your tail. Try like sandwiching across or something, maybe.
Yeah, because immediately looking at it now, I see these 2 greens, and I think, how can I approach this? Should I turn into stairs or sandwich with this?
Okay. How about you click the button at the bottom, then tell me what you want to make this chain. Considering you have blue, yellow, and a double green next, what are you going to do?
So usually my ideas are to kind of build stairs across, something like this, and I'm thinking, because I have the double green, that I can easily build this part, or if I set the blue and if I set the blue and yellows down, I could also split it and kind of get the same effect with this.
Okay, so let's try to see if we can do that.
But then at the same time, I also think in some cases I can.
It's the Japanese letters. That's clear.
Oh, this one. But at the same time, I also sometimes get an idea where I can kind of do something like this that you see, that kind of just something similar like that.
Okay, well, let's see what you can still do on your board. Go back.
The first idea would be and this would just
well, you know you need to finish the greens. The yellow that's attached to it, though, you don't really know what it can contribute to yet. So it either has to go into either column. So you know the green has to go into column 3, right? That leaves the yellow to either go into column 2 next to it, column 3 above the green, or into column 4.
Yeah,
you know that column 4 is a bad idea because that has to be blue.
Yeah,
column
part of my thought process.
Go ahead.
Part of my thought process on this would be, if I set it there, then that would slightly add power to the yellow link right here. But at the same time, that could also make it a little more crowded to work with.
That's true. Alright, so it's going to look like you're not going to be able to do your sandwich perfectly across, but there's still a way to do this cleanly. So I know you want to do something like this, right?
Yes, sir.
But considering the order that the pieces are coming in, like, you're getting lots of blues and reds, but no yellows to actually make like this part complete, or as complete as it can get. Because let's say you try to do this right with the next piece, how exactly are you going to get all the reds into column 3 when you have only red blues? Like, that's not gonna work. This doesn't do anything.
I think
so. We have a solution here. This is what I would do.
So something like that.
Yep. Now let's think about how you're going to chain in the middle, given the pieces you already have right here. So I'm going to guess the green sandwich is like this, right? Like that? Okay, but think, what's the only color that can work in the rest of column 4?
That would be this yellow that I
Alright.
have.
Okay then, what can work here in column 3? I mean, there's... Okay, well, here's one thing you can do. I'll just show you. Try going for this. Alright. You know, it's okay if you have to pop... Actually, wait, go back one. It's okay if you have to pop the greens, and then you end up doing the yellows like this. So go back one.
So then...
Blue 2, or go back. Blue 3.
Oh, I see. So then I'd end up with something like this. I'm trying to think on this one really carefully, because I could put this right here, but then that could also add bulk to it, and then what would I be left with this double yellow pair?
So here you have a lot of yellows. This is how I would do it. So in the future, you want something like this, right? But wait, think. Okay, yeah, you're doing it right. Anyways, I'll explain. So if you had done this piece here first, you see how this creates like a big height in the middle, and then you have to somehow place things on the side? You could get unlucky and like this would be like really messy, like you have to drop down, split that, have some junk here or whatever. That's bad. But
that would not
since you have the double yellows, I would say do this part first, and then let greens and yellows come into the middle afterwards. Focus on the other parts of your chain while you wait for that to happen. Wait, go back one. You need the blue in column 3 anyways.
Oh, true.
There you go. That's a clean chain. Alright. So basically what you have to work on is like just learning to see the small solutions for ways to use your pieces a little bit more efficiently. Like how I have chains up here with the reds and yellows in the bottom right. That was pretty good. The yellows and greens at the top. Our build order for that was the smart way that doesn't really... that leaves your options open. Stuff like that. I mean, it's not really in the wiki anywhere, but if you look through lots and lots of just like videos by like I don't know, me or LWTD or Kuyota, you'll see how we're making our chains with the small adjustments like that to maximize the efficiency. But it does help to read the wiki a little bit more. You seem like you need to practice your sandwiches a little bit more too.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. So try focusing on sandwiches. Try looking up some tailing styles for fun and just give those a shot. And then I think you'll be kind of set. You'll steadily improve from there, so don't give up.
Thank you very much.
Hey, no problem. I hope this wasn't like too stressful for you or anything. I know you're tired, but I mean, just had to go through it. You're all right,
No,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well then, until next time. Okay.
Bye.
Get lots of rest.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. That went decently, I think. So yeah. That's it for tutoring tonight. No one signed up for the 9 p.m. slot, I believe, so I'm just gonna quit. I've got other things to do. So busy. So if you want to sign up for tutoring 2 next time around, make sure to follow the Patreon. There's links on the below the stream, or you can type in !tutoring to find out more. You feel like you learned a lot by watching? Oh, okay. Take what? Oh no, too late. I've already planned out to do something now since no one signed up, but maybe next time, so keep an eye out, alright? So these happen every 2 weeks. Usually I do like a stream of normal me practicing or like myself, but then the week after is tutoring for everyone in the community. Sorry, Jason Senpai. Jason Senpai, maybe next time. I'm a little busy actually, so this is not as much as I can do for today. But anyways, thanks for watching. Let's see who's playing Puyo. Is anyone playing Puyo? It's always a struggle to find people to host, because everyone's just like playing Tetris. Oh, let's see. Oh, Kane was playing the entire time. Alright, let's go watch Kane. Alright, see you later.
Very much.